Alright, it's Adam here, doing a deck profile on my dragons, and before I get into it, I don't want to hear nothing about that whole, oh, dragons are top tier, so everybody's making them. I had these when, this is my first deck that I made, so I'm pretty proud of these, so, and got my boy Cody here to back me up on it.
Yeah.
So, here we go. 3 Red MD. Some people only run 2, but I run 3 because the whole deck is based around Red MD. I really like running Red MD. It's just, you can't run dragons without it. Special summon any dragon type monster from grave or hand. So 3 Blue Eyes. I run 3 because they're 3,000 beaters. Just, you can special summon them with Red MD. Plus I run Thunder and Dragon, so 3 Light Pulsar, obvious reasons. When it gets destroyed, special summon Red MD on the field, and then special it back, and then that whole thing. So a really good card. 2 Dark Flare. Dark Flare is really good for getting Red MD out. You can discard a card from your hand and then discard a card from your deck. Usually Eclipse Wyvern, and then you can banish one from either player's deck or graveyard. And then I usually banish Eclipse Wyvern because Eclipse Wyvern adds Red MD to your hand. So, really good. And of course the Eclipse Wyvern right there. 3 Alexandrite Dragon, really good for their level 4 2000 beaters. Pretty good. Sometimes people run Axe Dragon Unit, but I do not. 2 Divine Dragon Apocalypse. Divine Dragon Apocalypse is pretty good for getting Red MD out because it can send cards to the grave, as well as if you have this in your hand and Red MD, it's better to use this so you don't banish your Red Eyes Wyvern or your Eclipse Wyvern. So, really good. 2 Red Eyes Wyverns for, when he's in the grave and Red MD is in the grave, at the end phase, if you did not normal summon or set any monsters, you can banish him and then special summon Red MD to the field. So, really good. 2 Effect Veiler for obvious reasons. Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon, I run 1. Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon is really good, especially now everybody runs Igzis. When he attacks an Igzi monster, they are both banished, and then any Igzi materials that monster has, this gains 500 attack for each one, so it's pretty good. I think pretty good if they have like it's a 3 Igzis, and that's like 45 right there, so pretty sure. Dark Arm Dragon, for obvious reasons, is pretty much a staple. Really good in this deck, especially if you get him out with the, you have the 3 dark monsters in your grave. I'm pretty sure you can special summon him back with Red MD, but I'm not entirely sure on that. But post in the comments.
No, you can't do it.
You can't?
He has to meet that specification every time.
Oh, okay. Well, that sucks. I run Tour Guide and 1 Sangan. I only run 1 Tour Guide because I only have 1. But when I get more, I'm definitely going to put more in there because I like the Tour Guide engine. Who doesn't? Run a Chaos Sorcerer because I don't have a BLS. So, but it's pretty good. Monster Reborn. Future Fusion. Basically, you play Future Fusion and reveal a 5-headed dragon, and then send 5 dragon type monsters to your grave, and then that helps for getting rid of D out or whatever else you want to do. You special summon Blue Eyes or whatever,
Also thins out your deck pretty well.
Also thins out your deck, yeah, exactly. So that's a great card to have in this deck. Always run that. This Barrel from Different Dimension, pretty good card for getting your banished monsters back to the grave. It sends them back to the grave. You select up to 3 banished monsters and add them back to the grave. And then you can special summon them with Red MD or get Red MD back if it was banished somehow. So, really good card. Of course, Heavy Storm, Dark Hole. Dragon Ravine. Dragon Ravine is pretty good for getting Red MD out too, but it's not absolutely needed. But like I said, pretty good for getting Red MD out. It's pretty much same thing as well, it sends a card from your hand and from your deck to the grave. So pretty good for special summoning Light Pulsar and stuff like that. I run a Book of Moon because it's pretty good against Inzektors and other stuff like that. You need to get around or don't want any shenanigans going on. Just good for a Book of Moon. Triple MST, of course. I run a Solemn Warning and a Solemn Judgment. I don't have 2 Solemn Warnings, but if I did, I might run 2. I'm not sure. I haven't decided yet. But yeah, they're both really good cards. I like putting them in most of my decks. So Starlight Road. Starlight Road is really good because he, you know, you get Heavy Stormed or Darkhold, especially Darkhold, because you usually swarm the field with this deck. Really good for getting Stardust Dragon out. So, and that always puts your opponent in an awkward situation. And then Mirror Force. Now on to the extra deck. The Stardust Dragon from the Starlight Road. Pretty much the only reason he's in here. I don't have any tuners or anything. Thunder End Dragon. Thunder End Dragon uses the 2 Blue Eyes and detach 1 Igsy material and destroy all monsters on the field. Good for destroying your monsters as well as your opponents. Number 39, Utopia. Good for, if you have 2 Alexandrites on the field, then you overlay and make Utopia. The 5-headed dragon, pretty much just for the Future Fusion, but he is pretty good if the Future Fusion stays on the field. Puts your opponent in a grip, but it's easily destroyed, especially with Future Fusion. But still, 5,000 attack, can't go wrong. Leviair, the Sea Dragon, really good card because it's good for the tour guide engine when you want to bring your monsters, special summon your banished monsters, so special summon Red MD if he's gone, or anything like that. Really good card. And then wind up Zenmaines for also the tour guide engine. Just awesome card. Really hard to get over. Just really good defense. And now on to the side deck. Run 1 non-fusion area for heroes, 2 trap hole, and 2 compulsory for, they're really good cards. They're good by themselves, but it's also really good for Inzektors. So, especially with these dragons, Inzektors pretty much destroy dragons unless you have those. I run 1 Prime Material Dragon in the side deck, as well as Honest. And then for mirror matches, I have Forbidden Lance. I'm going to try to get some more of those, of course, because, it'd be nice to have a play set. And this is the Starfoil. I got that today. So, pretty good. Make sure to subscribe to 66OAG66. Like, comment, tell me what you think. Tell me what you would do, or have any questions or anything like that. I'll be happy to answer them. What else? That's pretty much it. So, have a good day.